and welcome to Girl Talk. We have a cast of characters here for you today to talk with. We're really excited. We are at Fast Fit Body Sculpture here in Moss Creek Village. First time we've been here, you've only been open about 7 weeks. So this is kind of fun to be with you. Suzanne Hobbs has joined us. Debbie Douglas from WHHI, our own Miss Deb, has come in and so excited. She's like, no! But we dragged her anyway. Erin Lenz is here. And I tell you what, for 4 women who have not ever met really before, had a lot to chat about, Mike is saying, come on, let's actually put this on TV because we're doing really well. Talk about organic discussions. It's a treat to have everyone here today. We were talking as we walked in about some of the things that you have been doing on your bucket list. And I think my question to start off is, do you have a bucket list?
Well, I always have had a bucket list, and I finally, about a year ago, decided I need to start checking those things off because you have to start doing those things instead of living with the regret of, oh, I wish I would have done that. So I'm starting to check them off.
What?
Great.
Yeah.
What's one?
One of them is writing a children's book. And I'm in the
See,
process
that's great.
of, it will be released probably in February. It's currently in being illustrated right now.
Do you have a name?
It is called The Hungry Snake.
Oh.
And it's a cute story. So yes.
What was
Yes.
your inspiration for that book?
I made up the story 10 years ago when my daughter was fussing and she had a friend over, and I said, let me tell you a story real quick. And it rattled off this cute little story, and it's a story that I've continued to tell her and other people. And it's just something that is a really
Suzanne.
cute, memorable story.
That's a
And now the
blast.
little hungry snake has come to life on paper.
And how hard was that process of getting a publisher and actually...
Look, she's
because I
asking
think-
all the good questions.
I
I want to
know.
know your
I
bucket
mean-
list.
It was not that hard. No, it's not that hard to shop
Really?
around and
Yeah.
find people. And
Because I
you'll
think
find
the
someone
myth
who
out there
believes
is
in you.
that, oh, I don't. It's such going to be so daunting. How do I get
No.
started? And you just need to get started.
Get
And in
started.
today's world, don't you think, with self-publishing and everything else, it's easy to get
I would
books
think so.
published. Absolutely. I want to hear about your bucket list, Missy
My
Miss.
bucket list it hasn't started yet, so but
Well, you have to have something.
well,
That's one
it's
thing.
it's
Yeah,
a-
what's a,
where do you wanna go?
something you
Travel?
want to
What?
do?
I want to go to. I want to do a cruise to Greece, the Greek,
do you?
the Greek
Oh,
Isles,
that's it?
the Greek Isles.
You
That
would look
is-
good cruising Greece.
What did you see her in the other
long
day that you were
time.
like, oh
she
my
was
God?
just, snapping photos in a beautiful Porsche.
Yes.
And
How
it
did that
just-
happen?
It's suited.
Yeah.
We were at the Porsche grand opening out at the New River Auto Mall.
Nice.
So it was an awesome event. Jill always does a great job.
She's a great,
yeah.
she is amazing.
Nice turnout, good music,
Nice cars.
nice cars.
What's
So-
your bucket list? What's one thing on yours?
I don't have a bucket list per se, but I have definitely switched my mindset to where I'm constantly pushing myself outside of my happy, safe, comfortable space.
Good.
And I'm committed to walking through every opportunity that happens to come my way every day. Just focusing on the moment, the day, and finding the greatness in that.
You know what's interesting about this little one that you don't know? She's got 5 kids. So what you don't realize is she's never had a comfort zone. So I was going to say, aren't you constantly with 5 kids? It's like, ooh.
I don't know what that is, right?
Right? No, I mean, honest to goodness.
Well, it's prepared me, I think, for, I guess, in this decade that I'm living in now,
Right.
which I won't tell you what that is, but it's a better place. It's finding who you are, but definitely taking yourself, pushing, stretching, seeing where you can go.
And you're teaching that to your children, though, too.
Oh, yes. I'm drilling it. I'm hammering
Right,
it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Because
right.
I want
My
them to
daughter,
discover
yes.
that now, and I think a lot of children have that
I
to
do
begin
too.
with.
I do too.
And often the school system and, just life in general, society, sort of puts you back into like a mainstream, sort of one size fits all. And really, everybody has so many gifts, and most of them they haven't even begun to explore.
There's a wonderful book out there called Gifts Differing. And it really takes advantage of exactly what you're talking about, that we all have things that we're good at, and how do you just learn to embrace that?
Right.
It's pretty impressive.
Peel back the layers.
Peel back the layers and not be afraid.
deep.
I think at 62, I've been doing what you've been doing. I've been living my bucket list probably for the past 25 years. And I always said not being smart enough to say no, just saying, okay, let's give it a shot. What's the worst thing that happens? You start over. And I think that's sort of the...
You're a great example of it. You definitely live that way.
Well, don't you think? I mean,
I do.
And I think my
I
kids have
do.
been raised that way,
And
too.
I think it makes you happier. You find joy, you know. I think you really find what you're supposed to be doing. And
And I've always told my daughter, try everything once.
Right.
With food, and she's found that she loves mussels. You know, different things like that. You've got to try that. But, you know, she
Absolutely.
has zip-lined before, you know,
Yeah.
but everything she kind of goes, I don't know if I want to do this. You have to try it
That's
once.
right.
You can't make up your mind. So it's been fun to see her grow as she tries
And we were
Absolutely.
sort of talking about this before, but you know what's really interesting? You know what we're talking about to me, Miss Psychologist here, is resilience.
yes.
The ability, you and I talk about that all the time, the ability to bounce back from adversity. No matter what it is, give it a shot. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, okay.
You'll be okay.
Yeah,
Try
exactly.
it. Yeah, bounce back. I
Now,
like
mussels are a little scary, though.
That. No,
Oh, I love
I'm like in a white
Oysters,
sauce.
mussels.
Yeah,
Make
my
you eat
kids are
some on
pretty
TV
adventurous
someday.
with food
You've never
too.
had them?
Mussels are
Yeah, I love
fantastic.
Okay, good.
Listen to all of us as we're talking amongst
At age 8,
ourselves.
when she was little, she loved them.
Well, it's a fear
Exactly.
factor, and
I
I think
agree.
that people are stifled often by their fears. But
Yes.
there couldn't be a better feeling than doing something and conquering your fear.
Exactly.
It's so gratifying.
I lived
it's worth
in fear
it.
for so long. No
You
more.
know, I remember the
fear
first
of being
time.
known.
Yeah.
Yes.
Deb, the first time you came on TV, you were so reluctant, and now she's got this like glowing smile, and she's jumping in. We're going to take a quick break. We got a lot to talk about today here on Girl Talk. Stay with us.
Girl Talk is brought to you by Custom Audio Video, Hilton Head Honda, and by the Westin Hilton Head Island Resort and Spa. Please support these local businesses as they make this program possible.